Blessings and good afternoon from us, myself, Stephen and our brother Chris from the Purple Mountain. We all send you much love and many blessings for our 60-minute afternoon guided meditation and lots of relaxation. And it is themed this afternoon to our shamanic brothers and sisters, our ancestors who guide and teach us each and every day here at the Purple Mountain, our Native American Indian friends, great and small, and also to our many animal friends that are guiding us and guiding you at home as well, I'm sure. And I hope that you are continuing your meditation practices at home and that you're watching not only our videos, but there's so much knowledge that is out there on the internet, some very good knowledge, some good teachings that are out there, some very good teachers out there that have gained a lot of wonderful experience, not just us here at the Purple Mountain, but also there are many places, and it's your job to seek out that knowledge and that wisdom that is out there across the world, and try to bring peace and harmony, not to your home, not to your family, but ultimate peace, love and harmony begins within yourselves, my brothers and sisters. And we've got some wonderful things that we've got instilled for this afternoon for you. Lots of drumming, smudging, storytelling from our lovely teacher, Little Raven, who's guided us for many years now with his wonderful stories, his wonderful teachings that continue to inspire us even now. Even though we've not had that opportunity to speak to him, he may come through on Friday with our trance demonstration at 7 o'clock this Friday, but we're unsure what will happen. It's always down to spirit. We don't know who's going to come through and speak. And I want to say as well that we greatly respect the ancient teachings, and we want to bring the ancient ways into the modern spirit, because there's so many of us now in the world that are lost, that can get a little overwhelmed what's happening in the world. And I think us, particularly in the Western culture, we need to bring back that spirituality, that connection, that connectiveness back to that circle of life, to our own hearts, to our own consciousness. And that technology and man-made pharmaceutical medicine and things like that has disconnected us really from ourselves, from our sacred communication with our consciousness, with our ancestors. And we've got a lot to learn by their teachings, by their wisdom, and I respect and I show gratitude every day. We should never take it for granted, and just want to mention that. And I'd just like to welcome everybody that is coming onto the Purple Mountain Facebook page. I sent you many blessings from us at the Purple Mountain. We do offer various Friday night trance nights. Those that have been very fortunate that visit us at the Purple Mountain, once we're open on a Thursday night, Friday night, and we do various services. On a Friday night we do lots of different specials, and one of them is we do lots of shamanic, Native American Indian ceremonies and teachings with great success, and it helps us mind, body and spirit. They're absolutely fantastic. And thank you very much also for the many donations. We're so lucky, we really, really are. And every penny will go towards ensuring the Purple Mountain will continue staying open. Myself and Chris and all the many wonderful volunteers, caretakers, founder members, we all work so hard, not only for the benefit of ourselves, because we get taught and we experience these wonderful things with you, but ultimately is to help our wider community to teach humanity, to teach our community at Fleetwood, at the Wire and Fylde areas, and Preston and Manchester, about the benefit of meditation and teaching simple spiritual truths. And we've got a lot to learn from our Native American Indian brothers and sisters that have the epiphany of spirituality, that had a very deep connection with the earth. Everything was very sacred and very respectful. Of course, there was a lot of wars in the Native American Indian cultures that weren't all spiritual. That's in humanity's DNA, but overall, a lot of people are very drawn to the Native American Indians because of their deep knowledge and spirituality, to very simple spiritual beginnings, if that makes sense. And I'd like to start us off now, brothers and sisters, by welcoming you and welcoming yourself in your sacred space. And that's what it's about. Wherever you are, if you live in a flat or you live in a large home, if you're very fortunate you live in a big house, that you can create your own sacred space. And I think that's important because we all need that sacred space. We all need that space at home where we're able to sit and reflect and contemplate and really connect to our true selves, not only through meditation but also through inspirational writing, art, trance, physical. We can use that sacred space as a time of healing, time of self-healing, and really connecting our hearts and our lights back to truth. And that's what we should all be searching for, that truth or spirit of the great almighty spirit. And it's not about religion. We're not a religion. I like to state that. A lot of people say we're religion. We're not a religion. It's a way of life. I think, on a personal opinion, religion hasn't done much right really for humanity, because, you know, people's egos and people's fears and people's unhappiness are instilled, and fear is instilled in those that follow religion in many ways. And ultimately there's only one religion, and that's unconditional love. That's what we should all be striving towards, that unconditional love. So I'm going to take you through now, my friends, with an opening prayer, opening ourselves in our sacred space. Make sure that you're nice and comfortable, sat down if that's in your front room, if your curtains are drawn, if you like the sunshine peeping through. Just sit nice and comfortably and just create that sacred space. We create that sacred space within our own auras, and our own protection is our own spiritual light. It's a state of mind. If our hearts are still, if peace is stilled within our hearts, that will radiate out to our sacred space. And I've created, with our brother Chris here, we've created our own sacred space, and hopefully we're able to send that love and that light out to you, and you can send that love and light out to the nurses and doctors, to the many other workers, care workers. They're doing a fantastic job trying to look after humanity through this terrible time of crisis. But don't be guided by fear. You must be fearless, but don't be reckless. You must have love in your heart. Send out your light and love to the four corners of the earth. We can't be guided by fear, so just be careful what you read and what you watch. There's lots of people out there that try to instill in fear in humanity, and just take what you need of the news and the media and social media. Just take what you need, but don't be drawn into that negativity. I say that from personal experience, otherwise that fear will grow and we'll just continue feeding that fear. So as I now have got my little smudging bowl here, my friends, I'm going to put a little bit of Californian white sage, which is a little bit more pungent, and white sage is excellent just to clear away those negative thoughts, those negative ideas, those fears within us. And just close your eyes now, my friends, as I call upon the great almighty spirit to be with us and to hear our anxious prayers. We give thanks, great spirit, to our beautiful spirit, the white sage, that has allowed us to transform this wonderful energy, to help clear this sacred space. And great spirit, for all our brothers and sisters that are watching this video, may you take this smoke of this white sage and to clear their sacred space wherever they are. Clear away any fears or any darkness that are around them. Help them, teach them and inspire them, great spirit. We need you. We call upon our ancestors, our guides, our inspirers, our Native American Indian brothers and sisters of the old ways, bring forth your teachings. Guide us, teach us, and inspire us, Great Spirit. We ask of you once more, Great Spirit, to send your love and your light across all the lands of humanity, across all the races of the earth. For there is only one race, and that is the human race. We are not divided by race or colour or creed or sexuality. We must look within ourselves what brings us together. The light, the love, the happiness of our hearts and our spirits. We send much love to our pets. We send much love to our most gracious Mother, the Earth. And I hope that she's able to heal herself. For we all have blood upon our hands. We all have the opportunity to make a difference upon this world. To help her, to heal her, and to love her once again. We ask Mother Earth to awaken. Awaken now, Mother Earth. Wake up and lift the consciousness. Lift the vibrations. So that all the darkness and all the many who wish to control you are washed away. We call upon the elements of fire, water, air and earth to assist us with our healing, to assist us with our knowledge and understanding. Continue, Great Spirit, to bring lessons to us, to bring obstacles to us, so that we may learn, so that we may progress and understand. Help us understand that only unconditional love is what is needed within our hearts. Help us not feed the fear of humanity. Help us to look after the elderly, the old and weak. Help us teach the children of the earth. Help us see that we are indeed our greatest enemy. Please, Mother Earth, bring us closer again to the great circle of life in which we all belong. May we rise like smoke, Great Spirit, from the ashes of darkness and despair. Have we as humanity learnt our lesson during this uncertain time? May we not fall into the abyss of our old ways. May we break free from the things that no longer serve us. Help us, please, Great Spirit. I speak these words from my heart. Carry them, white sage, to Father Sky. And we send blessings and call upon the great healing teepee this afternoon to be with us wherever we are, across all dimensions and vibrations. May we connect to the healing source of golden white light, to the angels, to our ancestors and masters and teachers of all such wonderful knowledge. We need you. Humanity needs you, Great Spirit. And always with great respect and gratitude, we say Amen. And we give thanks, my friends, now, as if you wish to open your eyes once more, as I'm just going to burn some valerian root now, just to bring us a little bit more relaxation, just to calm our thoughts. And this is a great opportunity as we sit in this great healing teepee, to sit and reflect, to share our experiences and our knowledge with each other, and just sit in the silence as I shall now play you some pieces of music, some prayers of our brothers and sisters, old and new, that wish to share their wisdom and knowledge within us all. Gonna burn a bit of bearberry. give thanks to those wonderful voices that they've channeled through from Spirit. Now, my friends, I'm going to guide you through just a bit of a 10-minute meditation, and I'm going to play a little bit of the drum, and I want you to connect at this time through what we call a power animal, an animal that resides in the spirit world, an animal of our ancestors. And you might have been friends for thousands of years in other lives, or this animal may be guiding you at this time, that wishes to teach you and guide you upon if you're going through any difficult moments or things that are going to come up in the near future. This animal is going to come to you. And I'm going to guide you through now as we're building upon this sacred space within our teepees at home. And within this sacred sanctuary, I will be continue burning the sacred herbs of our people to build upon the vibrations of truth and unconditional love. And just close your eyes now, my friends, and continue breathing in deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. Through the mouth. And this drum that you can hear is the heartbeat of your power animal. You may see many animals through your visualization. You may not even see them, but you have a knowing in your heart that they are there. And as you take another nice deep breath in through the nose, you're just relaxing the mind. You can hear the heartbeat of the spirit light and the spirit heart of your animal friend. They're just so happy and excited that they are there, that we have created this sacred space, an opportunity, a moment for us to let go of our guard and our egos. Come to us, animal friend, and continue breathing in deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just in your mind, call upon them and say that I need you. Let me feel you. I know that you are there. You can hear the heartbeat getting louder and louder. Take nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. With open arms, call upon them. You may see many animals, my friends, but only one is going to be strongest to you. Don't be frightened. Don't be guided by fear. Be guided by love and the light that they have for you. They may even give you their name. You may be able to smell them. Reach out your hands now, my friends. Feel them. Do they have feathers or gills? Are they wet because they are a mammal or fish from the ocean? fur or skin like a snake. It could be the strangest of animals. This does not matter. And the heartbeat's getting louder and louder. Breathing deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. You may hear the sound of a bird, sound of a frog in the forest, the sound of a bee or snake or lion that roars. Keep breathing in deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. Reach out, my friends. Show them how much you love them. A connection that is so strong and powerful. And now they are with you. And imagine, my friends, that you are standing in front of a large fire. And you and your animal friend are dancing now around the fire. Keep breathing in deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep that connection, build the bond. Dance with your animal. Dance together now. And the heartbeat's getting louder and louder. And the flame is getting larger and larger. Hold each other as you enter the flame that stands before you. Keep breathing in deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And the heartbeat resides again into the distance. This is not a goodbye, but a thank you. They will continue guiding you wherever you need the assistance. You must only call upon their name, and they will be there. Now going to burn some berries, some juniper berries, just to heighten our senses a little bit more, my friends. And to this next part, my friends, we're going to do some drumming and some rattling. Use the rattle on the large drum. And if you wish, wherever you are at home, don't feel embarrassed, stand up and dance and stamp your feet onto the ground. And we want to awaken the earth, awaken her with all our passion. And don't be frightened of your inhibitions and your confidence. It does not matter. Just be you. Just be an individual. The drums in our hearts to show us the way. The drums to signal we cannot stay. The drums that warn you of danger ahead. The drums of our family beating in love. The drums of those who watch from up above. The drums of the hearts of those who are lost. The drums of your spirit to help at any cost. The drums to call us together as one. The drums that tell you your work has begun. The drums of your heart when someone holds your hand. The drums that bring new life on this earth. The drums of our mothers as they give birth. The drums of our hearts when we draw our last breath. The drums of our loved ones when we return home, that ever. Beating drum, we are never alone. The drums will beat together and blend as one. One day there will not be many beats, but there will only be one. And we give thanks to our brother Chris that have been inspired with those words, with the drum. And wherever you now, if you wish to stand or sit, we're now going to do some drumming. Chris, would you like to use the rattle for me? the spirit of the earth, awaken now, hear our prayers. We are the warriors of the earth, fighting, helping, guiding with truth and light. Hear us, Mother Earth, as we beat this drum. Awaken, Mother Earth. Awaken, Mother Earth, as we give you our blessings, Mother Earth. I'm now going to pass on to our brother Chris, who's now going to guide us through our second part. On behalf of myself and the Spirit team, I give you my love and many blessings of the great Almighty Spirit. Oh, Tonkie.
Blessings, friends. We have some lovely teachings once again from our teacher Little Raven this afternoon. Some of the transcripts that we're very fortunate to be part of. And for those who didn't see the video the other day, this is a picture of Little Raven as he would have looked when he was last in the physical. So this is one of his many teachings, and this one is called The Enemy Lies Within. So I hope you enjoy this one. My brothers, my sisters, I give you my love and strength as always. I have seen you all become stronger. You have all become patient, have you not? But there are still many more footsteps we all need to take. There is still a long journey ahead. But as the sun shall rise, the light shall always guide you. For the true love and healing energy within you, in your spirit, in your heart, is strong and beautiful. Allow the light to guide you, my friends, to teach you, to love you, to comfort you in times of need, and to protect you from yourself. Many of our brothers and sisters may say, Little Raven, I need no protection. I believe if you are your own enemy, you must first learn to protect yourself from yourself, do you not, my friends? Your enemies do not force you to speak unkind words. Your enemies do not force you to listen to unkind words. Your enemies do not force you to cause physical harm to another. There is always a choice. There is always free will. And most importantly, we must always think upon personal responsibility. For what you say, what you hear, what you feel, you are your own spirit. Do you understand this? It is simple, my friends. If you choose to hear these simple truths, if you choose to accept them within your heart, not your mind, not to try to make sense of them, to try to put them together with logic, but instead instead accepting them into your heart. Accepting these simple spiritual truths should be soft as the wind brushing by you. It should feel gently placed within your hands, flowing like a river. I wish to speak to you, all my friends, and to guide you, to inspire you. Not to protect you. If little Raven is to protect you, then how would you learn, my friends? For I am here to love and to guide you always. But if you would not make your mistakes, if you would not stumble and fall, you would not learn right from wrong. We are never too far. We in the spirit world, your guides, your inspirers, your friends, are always here when we are needed. If I were to make you all a blanket of pure love and light, you may think the world is perfect. But this is not true, is it not, my friends? I would not send an unprepared warrior for a battle. You must learn the ways of a true warrior. I believe a true warrior is wise. A true warrior protects the old, the weak and the young. Your greatest weapon is love. Love and love alone conquers and brings union and binds the circle of life together. I, among many others, which you call your healing guides. If you call their names, they shall be there if you ask for them, my friends. Do not worry to say these words. I do not feel my sisters or brothers in the spirit world around me. We are always there when you call our names. We, the healing guides, belong to not one, but to all. To many of our brothers and sisters, they may wish to know their futures. They are so worried about their future. They are too soon to forget, and they have become lost in the single special moment they are living in. They are so eager of their future and what is to come. They forget to live, to feel, to experience this beautiful moment that they are living in right now. My sisters and my brothers, in the great healing teepee, there are many that are starting to sit and pray for you all upon this earth. It is, I believe, a time when you may struggle, you may question, you may allow fear to control your thoughts at times. But remember this, friends, what you're all accomplishing, what you're all hoping to become, will be greater than yourselves. To become a strong and loving soul, you must not think upon yourself, your willing, your compassion to help others, not to judge others, but to simply find love within your heart, to heal yourself, and in turn by healing yourself to heal others upon this earth. If you are all true and honest and find it in your heart, you will not feel the need, my friends, to cut a flower, a tree or a plant. Why would you hurt this spirit? When you break a branch of a tree, you are hurting the tree of life. When you eat the meats, you are eating the spirit that has felt pain and suffering, have you not? The danger of mankind, my friends, is ignorance. I do not judge you, my friends, so do not fear this. For when I lived upon the earth plane, I did not have the strength and compassion to not eat animals. You may all think physically there is no possibility that I can eat meat. But is it not, my friends, spiritual progression that we all must face this one day? When we say no more to slaughter, and murdering of our animal friends, that we can all live in peace together without fear. Many have thought in their minds, "Little raven, it is easy for you to speak these words." But when I lived upon the earth plane, I respected the animals in the land. I could feel the heartbeat of the true Mother Earth. Why do you want to hurt the one that protects you, who feeds you and clothes you, who gives you shelter? Why hurt the one who provides for you? I hope you understand these words, my friend. By respecting all life. Who is to decide if the ant is not needed or is too small? Who is it to decide that the birds have no place within the sky, or the mouse and the rat have no place? Are they not creatures of the earth? The great Almighty Spirit makes all creatures great and small in the true perfection. Each animal lives in balance and love. You wish to destroy the bees, it will destroy Mother Earth in turn. They are all part of this circle of life, this beautiful circle. They say often, "Little raven, it is easy for you to speak these words." But when I lived upon the earth plane, we did not destroy our Mother Earth. There was no need for selfishness or greed. There was only respect for our lands and our people. We hunted only what was needed, and we did not sell or make profit or make gold. It was a simple life. My brothers and sisters, the hope is that you will all bring a renewal, hope, light, and a ripple of light in the hearts of mankind. The light and love is more powerful than the darkness. The light will always win. I wish only to guide you and to inspire you to become greater warriors and peaceful beings of light and love. If it is so simple, many may say, little raven, upon the earth plane, I say to my friends, have courage. I am not as brave and as wise as you brothers and sisters who have chosen to return, to reincarnate to this earth at this time. I often teach here in the spirit world, and I teach many children here. We help them and rescue them. We sit within the classroom I call the Great Learning Teepee. They ask me many questions. They are so eager and passionate within their spirits. They ask me many questions, little raven, and I answer, and then I answer more. I believe this is good for me when my friends ask me questions, for I am the student. They are my teachers who teach me. For my sisters, if you speak, you are only repeating what you already know. If you listen, you might learn something more powerful than yourself. Too many and too much speaking, as a teacher once taught me. Many of the questions, little raven, you are searching for inside are within you. Sit, meditate. I said to my teacher, I cannot meditate, my mind is too strong. He said to me, even in the black mountains the wind shall surround you. That the mountain will not shift, it is stubborn and strong. We shall fight against the wind, but in time the wind is stronger, is it not? But in time, as I sat in peace and in meditation, I found harmony, and I accepted myself as I am, as I was to become also. I was a simple spirit who wants to love and to be loved. I thought I had the abundance of love, but this did not carry me to tranquility and peace, or pure harmony. And in times of reflection, I began to love myself. And when I accepted this love, even my inner perfections, even my weaknesses, They did not become my weaknesses or my imperfections. It was simply part of me, which I loved, which I accepted, and I became as light as the wind. And as the wind guided me to the purple mountain, and the love brought me here, and I understand now that you are my teacher. I am the student. You may shake your heads, but we are here to learn from you, little raven. It is hoped maybe you can learn from me, if you allow me near your gentle heart and spirit. You must listen, my friends, to your body. Listen to your friends. Listen to your heart. They often speak. I am a spirit in a physical body. That you have spiritual work and physical work, my friends. Are you not living a spiritual experience? The two I speak of, the spiritual work and the physical, are not separate. There is no separation. Your dream is through true happiness, true joy. And you are a spirit living a spiritual experiences. These are only my thoughts when I sit by my fire and smoke my pipe and contemplate upon my many thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed that, my friends. And now we're going to say a little prayer in between. And we're going to burn some of the ashwagandha root. So my friends, just if you wish to close your eyes for a few moments in peace and harmony. And we wish to send our love around this earth of ours to each spirit of this earth. And we call upon our friends, our brothers and sisters of these lands. For many of our friends, our brothers and sisters, you have been asleep for far too long. It's time to awaken now. It's time and a beautiful opportunity now, friends, for us to awaken to our true self, who we are. Who we are is not where we live, what country we come from, what clothes we wear. That is not the true self. Our true self is our love, our spirit, our knowledge, our wisdom within. And it's time now to share that, friends, in equalness around this world. There are many of our brothers and sisters who need us to share that love, who need that support. They need to be shown the way, but the only way is together, friends. We ask for this prayer, that we were able to melt the borders of this earth and to bind everyone together, no matter of colour or creed, to bring all together as one. The animal kingdom, Mother Earth, all of nature, respecting one another in a river of truth and light. And now, friends, we wish to leave you with one more of our teachings of our wise brother, Little Raven. And this teaching is called The Circle of Life. It is what mankind needs, my friend, is it not? Hope, love and guidance. For mankind in many ways has lost its way and become binded by fear. Your world belongs to our world, and our world belongs to yours. Like your physical and your spirit, it must work in harmony, must it not, my friends? This is why the earth plane is so important, for the progression of your spirit and the progression of my spirit. We all belong to the great circle of life. And the circle of life, this light binds our spirit. It binds our passion, our strength, our will, and it binds our compassion. It binds our kindness, our will to become a spiritual soul. To lead a spiritual life is not easy, is it not, my friends? There are so many that have allowed materialism to consume them for money or gold. Even this beautiful centre in which you have named the Purple Mountain does not belong to you. It belongs to all, does it not? You all owe your life to one another. I owe my life, my love, my life to you, my friends. You are all wearing gold, are you not? Upon your fingers, upon your ears, upon your noses. But the true and beautiful gold weighs heavier in the material life, does it not? Strip away what you have around you. For the more you have, the more it will take to surround your homes. The more you buy with your money, the less your spirit has. The more you take, for we say, do we not, that when you return home to the spirit world, you return with no clothes, no gold or money. You bring back only your spirit. Your spirit has no room for materialism, for it is only a burden that chains and shackles the spirit. This makes your journey back home slower. Free yourselves, and when you all return to the spirit world, you will sit and contemplate on the life you have led. You will all remember the words in which you had spoken. Memories you thought that were lost will resurface. For the spirit is truth, my friends, it never forgets. The spirit is light and warm. It has no room for fear or lies or unkindness or pain or suffering. My friends, you all have returned upon the earth plane as brave and mighty warriors. Your bravery, your courage is seen by many here. By seeing your bravery, your courage, it has encouraged many others in the spirit world to reincarnate to the earth plane once more. For when they see you, they see hope. My friends, you speak often on how we have guided and inspired you, but my friends, you have inspired many more within the spirit world. They call you mediums, spiritual artists, healers, trance mediums, physical mediums, so many names. My friends, I wish to call you all healers. It is what you all do, is it not, to heal the spirit? When you work side by side with your spirit family, who love and guide you and inspire you, who do not judge you, who have much patience and tolerance always for you, for you have chosen a spiritual life. You are the bravest of all warriors, for there are many who lose their way and become consumed with hatred, grief and pain and suffering. There are so many that have truly lost their way, and many here can speak wisely that when they lost their way, have these experiences made them wiser? Has it made them more compassionate, sympathetic and humbled? That you have stumbled and that you have fallen, but you have not forgotten where you have all come from, my friends. For many of our brothers and sisters work side by side with spirit have forgotten where they have come from, and they may have lost their way through ego. They call this word grounding, but I name this in my own way. Always respect yourselves. Those that love you, who wish to protect you, who wish to guide you and wish to love you, are always there by your side. There are many here upon the earth plane who are truly faithful by accepting the ways of the great and almighty Spirit and the philosophy and teachings of the simple spiritual truth, and which are and which will always be. But equally, there are many who are frightened to accept spiritual truths and accept that they are not here to be judged, but to be loved. They do not wish to face challenges of the spirit, and they wish to lead the life of fear and escape many people that have loved them. I have spoken many times, my friends, have I not, on the word of fear. There are only two energies of life, love and fear. Which one will you feed? You decide. As you all become stronger, by becoming stronger, you let go of internal fears that cloud you. Makes you blind. These fears that confuse you, and you will let go. And if you take your clothing off, then you are all naked. Would you like to do this now, my friends? It shows how the world has changed to cover your beautiful bodies and your spirits. It shows how mankind has become clouded by materialism. Have you all experienced walking naked in a forest, friends? By a riverside? In your homes, have you walked around without clothing around your homes? Did you feel free? I am always here to guide you and inspire you, friends, as you let go and become stronger, as you become fearless warriors. But still a wise warrior, we do not wish to inspire you to be so fearless that you become reckless. A fearless warrior is still wise, is he not? He is still courageous and brave. A wise warrior knows his boundaries. He can see, he can hear, see, feel the pain and the energy of another spirit clearly. In your life upon the earth plane, you face many circles of love and healing. You grow to love your mother and father. That is your first choice of love that you learn, do you not, my friends? Then you go to wise teachers to learn the ways of your land. You meet many new friends. Some love you, others may fight you. So you learn to love and to hate. And this is the second circle, that you learn and love so the spirit grows and expands. Then you learn and grow. You learn about the love for animals, for this is another circle of love that you will learn. And as you continue to grow, you'll meet your soul partner or a life partner, and this is yet another circle of learning. If you, my brother, my sister, are to throw a stone in the water, what happens to this? It creates ripples. It starts with the small ripple and then it expands. The more you progress in your love, your circle expands. This circle expands beyond your family, beyond friends, to the animals, to the trees, to the flowers. And then you shall face an important circle of love, which is the love of Mother Earth. But my friends, this is not the largest of circles that you must learn to become strong and wise. My brothers and sisters, the largest of the circles is how you can learn to love yourself. For there are many who cannot. Do you understand this? You are all passionate, are you not? Your will and your passion, your ambition is to become strong and wise healers. You are going to learn to love beyond your circle. To learn to love the flowers, the trees, the plants and the fish, and all life equally and fairly. To learn to love the birds, the creatures, and then your brothers, your sisters. You will face the most difficult challenges of your spiritual progression then, my friends, which is learning to love yourself. And in this is the most important part of your spiritual attunement. But my friends, I wish only to teach you so that you may all see and feel. For you can become blind and deaf and unable to speak. But if you can still feel, that is important, is it not? You all seek the ways of teachings of the Great Spirit. Respect and harmony are the foundations of a circle of life in which we belong. Even the mountain, the sun, the ocean, the trees, the forest, the stones, the wind, the water are all part of the circle of life. For what is a circle of life if a fish cannot swim in the water? Or you breathe the air in which Mother Earth has created? Every element of life has its place, and we are all bounded by the elements in which give us all life. We shall no longer call a tree a flower, this is a bird, this is a buffalo, and this is a mountain. Simply use these words: you are my sister, you are my brother, you are my teacher. For the buffalo is your brother and your sister, are they not? The mighty eagle is your sister and brother. If we all belong to the circle of life, and then we are all brothers and sisters, my friends. So we must respect one another. You have learnt much upon your earthly life, and in this learning has not only come by mountains and animals in which they have shown you, but you have learnt much by your brothers and sisters, have you not? All that we speak of, they are all your teachers. They have all been a teacher for you. Mankind believes that they are top of the mountain, looking down on the animals. But a buffalo can teach little Raven much. The snake can teach me as much as my brother and sister can. I am not a chief. I am not a king. I am not better than any of my brothers and sisters. I am not better than the buffalo, the snake, the tree. They are all equal, and they are my teachers. You are my teacher. I look upon your spirit, and I see your courage, your bravery, and I have learnt much. I hear our brothers and sisters that speak of these words. I love only lions. I love only dogs. And I love only cats. But if your love is strong, you shall love all creatures. For love does not stop at one border or a wall, my friends. Love is as free as the ocean, free as the rain and the waters that flow. Water gives your life. It feeds your inner spirit. Many of our sisters and brothers speak these words. I cannot give much more energy or much more love. I need the energy for the day ahead for myself. But my brothers and sisters, the more you give, it shall always be given back. This is why in a circle of love is to simply sit and send your love and light to the centre of the table. The more you give, the stronger the light shall be, and the love that you create. To learn to love more than you can. You may think this is difficult. You may set yourselves free, my friends, through these teachings. The love will be as strong as the mighty sun and as warm as the fire, and it will never go out, never be extinguished. These are the first of many teachings to be brought to you, my brothers and sisters. We send you our love. Walk in peace. Always choose peace. And my friends, we send much love to Little Raven for those teachings today. And we hope you've enjoyed this afternoon and all that has occurred, all this healing energy, and that you're able to feel that wherever you are. Tomorrow we'll be doing another video which will be at 3 o'clock, and that will be Kaihana healing exercises followed by a guided meditation. So I hope you can join us at 3 o'clock. Lots of love from everybody at the Purple Mountain, and hello to everybody that's tuned in. We hope everybody's staying safe and well, and just follow your path of light. And thank you very much. Many blessings.